It's time.
Sopper's getting advertisements, so he'll let us know when he's back. But just for right now, welcome to SFS Gaming. This is where we're streaming for Sammy. I'm Buck. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Okay, Sopper's got good news and bad news. So let's just hear what he has to say real quick. Let's hear it, buddy. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to ruin my mood today. I'm very happy boy, very happy boy. My hockey team played in Montreal last night, which meant I had a 7 p.m. start, which meant I'm not staying up till 1 in the morning to catch a West Coast hockey game, which I do because I'm going to support my team. But we won 8-2. We had a hat trick from our defenseman Brandon Montour and a bunch of just an absolute dominating performance. It was awesome. All right, so Sopper, he's talking Dark Dimension 6. He broke through Cosmic. He breezed through the city. I'm guessing that's the good news? Uh-oh. And what unit did you determine was the worst? Quicksilver? Yeah, he's a pain in the ass. I hate running into Quicksilvers. I hate running into Robbie. Ghost Rider Robbie. Hate running into Ghost Rider Robbie. And I hate running into Spider Weaver. Those three. I'll handle anything else. It might take some time, but those three will just absolutely just ruin your whole fucking thing. Yeah, that motherfucker. That son of a bitch, Quicksilver. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Well, you'll have him tomorrow then. You'll have him tomorrow. So that's, it's not the worst bad news. Obviously, it would be amazing if you could just breeze through in one day. But, sometimes it's just not the way she goes. But I'm glad you're close to the end. You can see your finish line. That's amazing. So congrats, Sopper. I look forward to your unlocking him. We're gonna knock out TB on both accounts real quick. Well, maybe not real quick because I have Fleet Arena to worry about, and we're gonna do today what we did last time we did TB. Is we're just gonna go straight in with Marok without any platoons being done or any of that shit, and just knock out the Reva mission. Which my guild leader would only care about if I fail, but I don't see how I just don't see how it's gonna be any risk at all. But you never know. I might be setting myself up for failure right now. Press auto and don't. Yeah, dude. That is one thing about Marvel Strike Force is compared to a lot of other games, the computer plays it better than we ever can. On both sides of the coin, when you're attacking, they're going to do all the right things, and when you're defending, it's they're always going to be on it. You get a little bit of that here in Galaxy Heroes. It's horrible in like Raid Shadow Legends, your teams just do the abilities. And I go live. Well, anyway, welcome, Graxy. Glad you're here, buddy. Just knocking out good old Hoth. Uh, I, I I don't know how long I'm going to stream today because we legitimately are probably going to be streaming for 4 to 5 hours tomorrow. But I want to handle everything I want to handle today, which actually probably includes testing these tie dagger buffs if they hit while we're online, or nerfs or whatever. If you read the tie dagger update reveal, it looks weird. It read weird. It looks like it's going to be, in my opinion, bad for the game. Yeah, I know. I'm horrible. But I was having fun yesterday. We were having some great conversation. You know, that's the thing. I will change my plans if Teddy, this fucking guy. Come on. Get your mom, Ted. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, I did say. But anyway, I will change my plans if it's worth it to do so. You know what I'm saying? If we're having a good time, we're having a good chat. Oh, yeah. Well, I have a feeling we might end up going longer, but we'll see. We'll see. If the tie dagger thing proves itself to be like a puzzle that we can't quite, well, then you need to start farming shock prods, Sopper. That's the answer to that. Because, yeah, tomorrow legitimately is going to be probably from noon. Noon till about 5 p.m. my time. Because I promised Grax I would play... Teddy! Nobody's out there, buddy. You can just relax. I promised Graxy I would play some zombies, which me and my buddy... You spent $50 for two... Dude, I can't see the bundles on anything. I can't see the bundles on. They're not on the PC client, so maybe I need to log in on my iPad with my baby account to see those bundles. Arnold did announce today, by the way, he did a video. He put a very early video for him. It looks like we're probably going to get Padawan Sabine next week. There's data for her. Now he thinks it could be related to the Balin Skull event, but he also suspects it's probably related to her being a marquee next week. It's mobile only, yes. I'll have to log in so I can take advantage of... I don't think I'm going to buy the Star Killer one, although I kind of want to. But I'm definitely going to buy the Shadows of the Empire one. Why they don't put those out on PC, I'll never know. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it looks like we might be getting Padawan Sabine next week. I mean, I've been farming Dash for the Outrider, but the prospect of having like a supercharged Outrider right away is pretty awesome. And, you know, obviously Mara speaks for herself, as does Talon. So, and Star Killer without saying, you know. But here's the thing. Here's the thing with buying that one on my baby account. There's things that you need to make those tunes go, and that includes Zetas and gear or Zetas and mods and Omnis or Omis, which I have none. I have none of that on this account. So so they're trying to fix that bug, probably. Because I mean, here's the thing: when they put stuff out on the PC client, it makes them more money. They legit make more money because they don't have to pay the sharing fee to Apple or to Google or whoever, you know. Yeah, you need, well, and like for TW, you need Mars Unique to kind of get the turn meter trained for Palp and all that. Dash and Talon you can do without their Omis, but you know, you need Zetas to make all of it work, and you need all this, and I just don't have any of it. Now I could buy it and just throw shit mods on them and let them do their thing, but yeah, and Juhani, which I don't have Juhani, so it'll be a situation. I'll log in on my iPad tonight and take a peek and then make a decision. The Rebel one though I will buy, just because that'll push some of my requirements for other things. I think the Star Killer one is definitely a luxury. But okay, Arnold did announce we are getting a Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle. They don't know what's in it yet, but a Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle is coming. So it's probably a bunch of bounty hunters, which is also kind of a backdoor sideways executor bundle. You're not wrong, Grax. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Which means I could probably 7-star my Chimera today too, if I did that. So yeah, I will. I will take a peek at that. It's actually very easy to log in on the switch accounts now. You can just do your EA login on mobile and hop back and forth. So it's very nice that way. So yeah, I'm gonna take a peek at it, and then of course we're gonna be in here for about another half an hour till I do my fleet arena on my other account, and then we'll head to Marvel Strike Force, and then that'll give a chance for them to push the update out. We can come back to Galaxy Heroes. We can take a look at Balin actually in the game. Hopefully, see what the other 3 requirements are, which they may not actually push until they release the new marquee, until they announce the new marquee, which might not happen until next week, but they should probably are going to be throwing Rex in. Yeah, dude, I have no idea what the Chewbacca one is, but I'm on the 7-star node. But if it gets Bosk to relics, if it gets Grief to relics, like that's a huge jump for Houndstooth. It's a huge jump for a lot of stuff. So it's just going to be when it comes out. I'll have to take a peek. I'll have to take a peek and see, because sometimes the value just isn't there, you know. And again, there's problems. I need Zetas. I need this. I need that. I need the others. So it could give and that's the thing. If it gives Hut cards, well, like Embo will probably be in there. Boba Fett would probably be in there. I doubt I doubt Bausch or Kersantin would be in there, but it's possible. I'm just gonna say it's possible. The potential is definitely there. Um, I would imagine. I would imagine that. I mean, it wouldn't shock me actually if Kersantin was in there. He's been in the game long enough, of course. But maybe they would do him as a Jabba bundle, which, like I said, dude, I fully anticipate here in just a couple of weeks when we're hitting the anniversary of the game that they are going to have a bunch of new Lightspeed bundles and probably all the previously released ones in the game. Well, so Arnold's theory is that they're releasing this to soften the blow for the whole tie dagger changes for whatever reason. Like that's a weird way to soften the blow, but I mean it's a positive thing. Look, Lightspeed bundles, wee, but I don't know. I don't know. Plus, if you read the tie dagger kit changes, they weren't written very well at all. So they probably, like, our way of interpreting it might not even be how they actually work and flow. So we're just gonna have to see. I'm not gonna. And they're also obviously they're doing what they want to do. So we're gonna have to deal with it for at least a little while till they decide to change it one way or another. I, honest to God, personally would have rather they did a slight nerf to the punishing one than try to do all these wacky other changes. Yeah, well, they're fucking up Levy. They're fucking up Chimera. They're fucking up a lot of stuff because of this punishing one. And I don't think it's right to fuck up that many fleets and that many ships and that much investment into people for one bounty hunter lifter that we probably didn't even really need that bad. Who cares if who cares if that shit is countering Executor? Executor's how many years old now? Like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I mean, yeah, I would have rather they released, had put some nerfs onto Punishing One and called it a day. That's my opinion and only my opinion, but I would have, honest to God, would have rather they had just nerfed Punishing One. I think Red 5 is going to be the Conquest unit. That's my opinion. Again, guess, opinion only, but that's my guess because I was saying they showed zero concern about profundity. So that tells me they have a plan to make profundity better. I wonder who the pilot of Red 5 is going to be. I think it'll probably be Commander Luke, but I wonder maybe will they give us like a rebel pilot Luke Skywalker? That is a CG-ish thing to do. It would be kind of fun, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if they did release like a rebel pilot Luke Skywalker, because then they could do like a Rogue Squadron tag for like him and Biggs and Wedge, and then throw in Pork. Oh wait, they said they're never going to do Porkins, right? They said that's the one character they're never going to bring into the game. Um, yeah, but do you know how many people can actually get to the Death Star planet? It's not that many. There's not that many guilds going that far. We don't. My guild doesn't even make it to the Death Star planet, but that's because we're trying to maximize stars as opposed to going for progress. Yeah, but that hurts the guild. I mean, unless if they do that, then we'll hurt our star count to do that. But um, I mean, you don't. You'd need to focus deployments down one lane, but you could still do everything else slowly. Well, sure. Well, sure. I mean, and it would make sense to do that, and honestly, it wouldn't hurt my feelings for them to do that because the one great thing that has always come along with territory battles has been characters to work towards an unlock, and and we've got Riva pretty much dialed in the bag. The semis are loud today, but it's 80 degrees. It's October 30th, and it is 80 degrees outside today. So we have windows open. It's a nice, wonderful, fresh air coming into the house. We'll see, but I mean, it wouldn't blow my mind to have Red 5 be a conquest unit. I mean, and as much as they've been teasing and teasing and teasing, um, I haven't tried. Um, I will say every place I've used Punishing One so far in Rote has absolutely fucking crushed everything I've thrown it at. Like it's definitely shored up. It's definitely shored up the executor for all of Rote. But I didn't try. I didn't. Try. It didn't even occur to me to try. It didn't even occur to me to try. Like phase one, I can handle phase one with like with an executrix because they make you use scythe. But I didn't even try phase two. We have phase two's fleet battle is like it's not fucking worth it. But it is something I should bring that up to my guild leader about. Look at that, 2,200. We got 44 out of 48 on the Cal Kestis mission, so that's where all of that came from. So I haven't heard. I would assume that like Bit or Scribe or Arnold would put out a video, but I mean that phase was only yesterday, so maybe they're if that is what's going on, if it is actually helping, if people tried it, maybe there'll be a video out soon. What's up, Batman? What's up, Batman? He's Batman. Um, why? I mean, I'm not. You're like you're in the South, right? I'm not coming to the South to haul your ass to the Hershey factory. It's it's not that fun, dude. I mean, no offense. It's great, but it's like for me, once was enough. Once was enough. Look at the top, the top, the top five. I think is all executors with freaking. Oh, here we go. We got another Leviathan sitting here. Ah, Tech's a dick, dude. That's why. Or if you want to say it like Omega, Tick. But yeah, him going before Echo is weird. Tick and Rekka, Unta. Yeah, her accent was thick in that show. Ooh, it was thick. All right, so we have what do we? What's our timer? 26 minutes. So we need to be back over to Fleets in right around 20 minutes. So that'll be plenty of time to do some playing on TB. Not much going for events today. Oh, looks like we might have a fleet based GC on Friday. Although Smugglers Run, good rewards, so you know, do it. Get those mod materials. It's been long enough since Bad Batch ended, right? It's been like what 6 months at least. I was freaking shocked that they killed Tech and didn't bring him back. Oh yeah, dude, that's what Dash does. Dash is the hardest hitting support character, or one of the hardest hitting support characters, and he hits like an attacker. He's a support that hits like an attacker. And like you compare him to Talon, who's an attacker, he absolutely fucking demolishes her damage. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. So yeah, tomorrow when we're testing Balin, I'm gonna start out. It's gonna be Balin and the two other mercenaries plus Hondo, and I think I'm gonna rotate between Cyan, Django, and Dash to see which one I like best. Um, it would be a nice, decent little home for Cyan and Django right now, because outside of Territory War, and maybe in 5v5 Grand Arena, maybe in 5v5 Grand Arena, you'll do something with him in like a Lord Vader counter or whatever. But I for him being an R9 for me, I rarely use him. So it would be nice to have a spot for him. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. And maybe in territory war with his Omis and Shin's Omi working together, maybe it'll be something hardcore. Or maybe he'll still be a fucking flop. I mean, who knows? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to find out. All right. Please wait for platoons to be filled. I have a Marok. I don't wait. I don't wait. So if you didn't get to see it last time and you haven't gotten to see the power of this Omicron, um, I got the same result on TB yesterday that I did the first time when I used these guys against the Acklay. Did basically two moves. Did a turn with Grand Inquisitor, and then he was gone. The Acklay was just deleted. You want me to put it on auto? I can put it on auto. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do this real quick, and then just, there we go. Full auto. Of course, this is with Riva, but she's not. But yeah, when Riva's not in the lead, she's not nearly as good with the Inquisitors. They more or less one-shot Obi-Wan. All right, so if you don't have Riva and you have Marok, of course you have to get him to R7. But you should have, at least most people should have him at a certain amount of stars. He should be available to be farmed here in the not so distant future. Throw that Omi on him if you're in a guild that's still trying to get Riva, or you're getting ready to go for Riva. You won't hate it. Trust me, you won't hate it. Because it's just dumb. That's just dumb. It's completely taking something and making it completely irrelevant, and I fucking love everything about it. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay. Here we go. All right, Maul, it is never going to be you. It's never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, ever going to be Maul in this fight. So yeah, we just got to wait for the longest cutscene. If you didn't get your fill of this cutscene when this was the spotlight raid, well, you're gonna get your fill of it in TW. All right, so there we go. There's both of the special missions for the day done and out of the way. We have 10 minutes, so we'll go handle a few more things real quick, and then we'll head to Fleet Arena. And then once Fleet Arena's done, we'll head to Marvel Strike Force because we have Dark Dimension 7. Hopefully, we're wrapping up the legendary nodes and starting in on the Mystic, which would be awesome. Okay, actually, here we go. It says don't bother. It says don't bother. Hold on, actually, hang on. If Leviathan's required for Tatooine, Oh, Executor. Yeah, I can't use Leviathan here, so. Um. Okay, Sop, you have gas lead under Bad Batch on Coruscant. Is that what's going on? Am I remembering right? Okay, where are you at? What planet are you on? Bad Batch lead with gas is fifth since no Omega, and you're on Coruscant. Um, yeah, if I could use another capital ship here, I would totally try. I would totally try this out. But remind me in 2 weeks. Remind me for the next TB to give this a try on the first day of it. Um, I mean, I'm assuming you have you tried like auto basic. They keep getting protection up. Um, okay, so here's the key with the Coruscant battles. When you just need to focus on their leader. You get your 3 stacks of democracy or whatever, and just focus on your leader because as you're killing him, he'll sacrifice the other teammate members to stay alive. So if you can just focus on their lead, you'll be fine as long as you get the 3 stacks of democracy thing. Um, I don't know why did I take Piet out. Oh yeah. This conquest has the new Datacron set, so it's even if you're not going for Ezra, it's very important to farm the conquest materials, or the Datacron materials and the Datacrons themselves. This is your best opportunity to do so. Well, I mean, at least the unaligned force user crons will benefit him. You do have that. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You don't need me telling you. You know. In fact, you told me. Oh, so another thing that they discovered in the data mine, I just hit my head because we're about to use Imperial Remnant is getting their own assault battle, and the image that they pulled from the data mine showed that it's going to feature Enoch and the Zombie Bros. Now, whether it's you can bring a 5-man team or if it's going to be like Duel of the Fates, where if you relic these guys up to R9, it'll be better. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows, but hopefully we'll be getting those. We'll be getting those details sooner rather than later. But yeah, there is. So that was also in Arnold's video. So credit to our emperor for bringing this to our attention. Um, all in the data mine. So yeah, Chewbacca Lightspeed Bundle, Imperial Remnant Assault Battle, and lots of other stuff. I have a very bad feeling my Cairo stocks will be gone tomorrow. Of course, we don't know how much gear it's going to take for Balin, but we know it's going to take some. But yeah, I am going to be burning through a lot of stuff tomorrow. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I remember him being pretty. I mean, not super Cairo heavy. He was fairly reasonable, but still, still expensive. Cairo is the bane of everybody's existence. Used to be stun guns, and now it's Cairo. Which they invented Cairo to relieve the pressure on stun guns, and it fucking worked. I now have more stun guns than ever, but yeah, that's not horrible. I think when you compare to somebody like Grand Inquisitor, he's fairly reasonable. Okay, so the game is updating here in about 25 minutes. So that should be we'll get through our fleet arena, and then we'll kick over to Marvel Strike Force, spend some time doing the Dark Dimension, get some raid battles in, see where we land, and then we'll come back after the updates gone through, and we'll take a look at all the new stuff. I don't know if the Chewy Lightspeed bundle is going to be coming with this update or not. Um, it hasn't been said one way or the other. I don't think so. It could. As far as we know, it's Balin, his event, and the Tie Dagger changes. So we'll see. We'll see what all is coming. We'll see what all is coming. What am I sitting at stock wise? 700 on the prods. And what node? 818 on the battle computers. Well, I mean, it's going to depend on how strong your old man Logan is, right? Like that's like saying it's not everything is a universal cookie cutter. Like a lot of people don't get that, and that's what kind of bugs me about when you see these guide videos from certain people. And I'm not trashing them; they're very valuable, but they're these guys that have amazing mods. They've got all the characters unlocked. They've got all the stuff, and they're like, oh, so to do this for max score, you just need to get all your characters at Relic 9 and throw it up to, put about 350 speed on this person, and this much offense. And it's like, not everybody has those mods. Can you show us a method that doesn't require you to be a Super Saiyan? That's I don't do much in the way of guide videos. I will do walkthroughs and walk and talk throughs thing because I think I have what I would consider a more we need to get to the flea battle, a more realistic account in terms of how my mods are. I think I have more. I'm more on par with a lot of other people than. Um, I think I'm squarely in the middle for mods and things like that. So I think I can I represent the average player a little bit more. Um, but yeah, telling somebody that, oh, this takes this much is insane. Because most people don't have that. Most people aren't sitting on a pile of 26 and 27 speed mods on, as secondaries. Most people just aren't. That's just the facts of the matter. Is most people just are not. Like, I think I have 127 and less than 5 26s, and a couple of 20. Like enough to maybe get one or two characters some stuff. Fucking Ty Dagger, dude. They are massively increasing his health, which is supposed to help, but I have no idea what my mod score is, and frankly, I don't care. I don't know if that's the right attitude or not, but my mods are my mods, and there's no quick and easy way to fix them. Mods are an investment that takes a ton of time. Wow, what a horrible RNG run this is. Yeah, punishing one absolutely fucking needs nerfed, and I don't really care what anybody else says. Yeah, mod score is like the BMI of Galaxy Heroes. It's not accurate. It might not be and it's probably not reflective of all the changes or all the relevant things. Um, yeah, let's just kill him. It's fine. All right, we just got to wait a minute to finish this guy off. Oh, nice, Sopper. So you got some crossover. Just like me on my other account. You know, I'm in with Bones and Grax in Marvel Strike Force, and my other account is in their Galaxy Hero stuff. Ha, that's awesome. That's some good names. That's some very good names on both accounts. My PC clock is constantly falling out of sync. Like it is not like obviously my iPad and my iPhone are running off the cell towers, and I have to constantly set my PC to match them. But after a week or two, it always falls behind. Our daylight savings isn't until next month sometime, so it's coming up. It's coming up very soon. In fact, should tell me. Let's pull up a calendar and find out. November. It's not even on the calendar on like the Microsoft. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and that's when like so when daylight savings hits and we fall back, like all the times will alter, for when your prizes and stuff on pretty much everything. Pretty much everything has a Okay, our daylight savings is calendar. There is a calendar. Let's go to November. Oh, ours is on Sunday. Ours is on Sunday. Daylight savings in America. Well, in most of America, there's certain states, and there's even it goes so far as like there's counties that don't even celebrate it or observe it, celebrate it like we're celebrating daylight savings. Yeah, so it's Sunday. Daylight savings is Sunday. Interesting that. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, dude, that's a problem with all of those. Is I expect there to be a little extra challenge involved with an event like Dark Dimension or a raid or anything like that. You're getting better rewards, blah blah, etc. That said, I feel like they pretty drastically overtune characters sometimes, and then they never go back and readjust it. So it is what it is, but yeah, sometimes it's just a little too much. Sometimes it's just a wee bit too much. But hey, we're gonna we're gonna go see how our own dark dimension decides to treat us today. Who knows? Who knows? This might be the day that we unlock Mr. Mephisto. Okay, there. My iPad's secure. Let's see if it will let me. We'll turn that to that and screen mirroring. I have to turn the program on because I had to restart. Well, I didn't have to restart. I chose to restart my computer today. Well, hopefully you get enough stuff from the event to take him up to a pretty high gear score right away, or gear level. I guess not Gears. Fuck you. Why did you create a second one when the first one wasn't showing? There we go. All right. Full screen. Blah, blah. And here comes Strike Force. Bam. Transition so it actually... There we go. It is not, for whatever reason, it is not displaying on my iPad. What the hell is going on? There it goes. Huh, that was weird. That was really, it wasn't showing on my iPad. I had a black screen on my iPad, and it was showing up on the screen for you guys. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if you can see the game. I need to be able to fucking play it. If I can't see the fucking game, then it's all for nothing. But it's downloading an awful lot of shit. This is not the first time I've been on the game today, so I don't know why it's giving me the daily login stuff. As you can see, I did my dailies already. Let's, how's War looking? The last time I checked in on War, we were sitting at about this score. I cleared out one side of their reactor. I don't know if we finished off the other side. We sure did. And they had been trying on the bridge. They had been trying, but if you look at the history, so I mean, massive overkill on an out-of-time team with no Black Knight. Massive overkill on freaking Death Seed. Massive overkill on Death Seed. And then, combat canceled on Alpha Flight. Combat canceled on Alpha Flight. They were close to... If they didn't have Dormammu, they probably would have lost that. That's hilarious. Oh, look, combat canceled. This guy wasted 4 attempts trying different teams out on Alpha Flight. So, yeah, I don't think they're getting the bridge today because, yeah, they still have to deal with 2 boosted teams. Yeah, so many canceled combats. I love to see it. Yeah, hopefully I can tune into that Battle World thing. If I can't, I'll find out like everybody else next Monday when we get to play it live. So I've been playing around with different people until I get Oath unlocked, and right now I'm finding Robbie to be the best 5th for this team until I get Oath. I think I'm at 56. Oh, son of a bitch! I accidentally simmed it. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to sim that. I apologize, guys. Yeah, I mean, and if I didn't, I probably could have thrown Bifrost at it to finish it off. But yeah, I didn't mean to sim that. I mean, I'll throw this shit on auto, but yeah, did not mean to sim it. Boy, Red Hulk went flying there and just kept fucking going. He was just like, I'm gone. Oh, Nemesis, that's cute. Penny just gave Abomination a crotch shot and took him out. All right. Ba, 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 ba. I'd have to look. I mean, a decent number, but I don't think it's more than 10 yet. Yes, she is actually a free to play marquee. And, like, when you got to play around with her in that first note of that event, I thought it was pretty fun. I thought she had a cool and interesting kit. Her animations were awesome. Like, I'm very encouraged and excited. And you can, like, if you want to throw power cores or enough power cores at it, if you want to throw enough power cores at it, I think you could farm a decent number of her orbs, maybe two or three. If you want to throw power cores or power cores at the energy, you could probably get a couple of orbs a day. Plus, what they're giving you in like the web store, I don't think I think she'll be a pretty decent unlock. And it wouldn't shock me if on Friday it seems like they're getting back into the habit of, like, it used to be for a long time on Fridays they would give you like 5 shards and a decent sized bonus pack or whatever. Yeah, I think they did that on purpose to force you to spend power cores. Since they're technically making her free, of course you can buy her if you want her instantly unlocked. Um, but yeah, they did that on purpose to make you throw power cores at it. So hopefully you're buying power cores and they're making money coming and going. But on Fridays, so they did like free claim Friday or whatever, where they would throw a nice bonus pack into the stores, and it usually had 5 shards of whatever the current marquee character that they were trying to push was. And they went away from that for a while, and it seems like they might be coming back around to it. So I suspect on Friday we'll get 5 shards for her in that, and I'll check to see what my total is. Like I said, it might be. I think it's less than 10, but I know I've gotten some pulls. It could be more than 10. I don't know. I'm not keeping track until it says unlock. I'm not really concerned about her because there's really only one character I'm concerned with right now, and that is Mephisto. And getting him unlocked. I did take Moon Knight to gear 19 today just because I could. I had him in 5 pieces and just needed a couple of a little thing to finish him off, which I don't think will affect me with Mephisto, but you never know. All right. So if you were with us yesterday, we should be very close to wrapping up this legendary node, and we'll get to start on the mythics, which I suspect will be a couple of days for each one, but we've got some power cores, so we'll probably end up doing one heal. Um, oh shit, I forgot to look. I'm gonna hear it. Well, we'll do this. We'll do this attempt, and then when we're either in between nodes or if I have to restart, I'll go and look. Yeah, the hard coding these guys have to go after Goblin is kind of hilarious. I did. The Old Man Logan, my sixth red star for him popped up in the store, so I threw that on him. That was a 1.8 million hit and didn't kill him. We looked. We did the calculate. Like, these guys have, triple the health they normally would. It's a pretty excessive amount of health, if you want my opinion. But all right, stunned him. I do 3 diamond Old Man Logan is going to take a very long time. For I mean, it's I'm probably closer to it than you are, and I'm probably looking at a year. Depending, unless they do an event for it, which is possible. But yeah, we're I'm looking at a very, very long time before that's landing in my roster. I mean, and who knows? By the time it's readily available for, well, yeah, but in a year from now, how relevant is Old Man Logan actually going to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna still be moderately useful, or is he just gonna be so power crept that it doesn't matter? Oh shit! He just wiped. See, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Well, there's power cores. We were probably gonna have to spend them anyways, but we got to get rid of that Red Hulk. Okay. What is she? An Undying? I have 5. Yeah, I have 5. 5 Scarlet Witch. Yeah, she's gonna take a minute. She's gonna take a minute. All right. I'm finishing this node today, so we might end up having to do a 500 heal on these guys, which I hope not, but we'll see. But I'm finishing this node today. I need to get started on the mythics. There, we locked him down now. The other one's gone, so here we go. Norman finally gets to do something a little more useful. Well, I think what Norman did was kill some of these weaker shield people. I don't think he actually killed anybody major. Which, until we get rid of the 2 Mockingbirds, they're just going to keep summoning shield people. But honestly, Red Hulk and Abomination are kind of the priorities here. Oh, he got rid of Quake, I think. You know what? Let's stun him again. Let's keep him stunned. If we can keep him locked down, that's just going to make life a lot easier. There we go. There we go. Hulk is gone. So now I kind of regret stunning him, but oh well. I mean, might as well. This is about to. And there we go. Legendary nodes are done. Time for Mythic. So that was 250. Well spent. Ooh, and we got a diamond. Ooh, nice. We'll have to go and put both of those to. All right, so here's my mythics. I'm trying it with 4. We'll see if it gets bad or whatever. If things look ugly, maybe I'll bring Dormammu up to gear 19. But I'm hoping it doesn't come down to that. Wow, they are not fucking around, are they? Wow. Okay. I think we might actually want to be taking Quicksilver out first, but let's roll that back. Jesus. Maybe I do need to add Dormammu. I mean, I could add Doom, I suppose, but I could add Doom and Dormammu and take Kestrel out, I guess, maybe, but okay. Okay, so the Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle has hit the game, and we are looking at an R5 Django, an R5 Fennec, an R5 Embo, an R5 Dengar, an R5, what's her name? What's her fucking name? All right, we got Quicksilver gone. Here comes Black Cat to cause all kinds of problems. And R5, what's her name? The chick that has the GAC Omicron. Hmm. Quit paddle. I meant it. Thank you. Um, R5 Cad Bane and R5 Aura Singh. Zam, yes, Zam Wessel. Thank you. I mean, she was a minor character in one movie that was released 25 years ago and is kind of wildly considered to be the worst of all the Star Wars movies, although it's getting some more love now. Um, and obviously the prequels and the acolytes, or the sequels and the acolytes have put it into a little bit better light. Okay, so my optimism for how this is going to go is now completely out the window. This is going to be a grind. This is going to be a grind. I don't know if a fifth is going to help, but let's take a look at our options here. What's it going to take? Dormammu, he needs a bunch of shit. Yeah. Also, Black Cat's his going to remove his revives, probably. If I had to take a guess, if she's functioning the way she should. Um, that's expensive, but let's see. All right, well, so that Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle, that will definitely get you your 7-star Chewbacca unlock. I mean, I would like the bundle better if Bosk was in there, but honestly, that R5 Django by himself can probably get you your Padme unlock as well. Um, so there's an added benefit to that as well. Um, and obviously we're gonna see if you have CAD ship and punishing one; those are gonna get a boost. Embo's Hut Cartel, so you've got that going for you. There's a couple of GL requirements in here. Aura Singh is a Java requirement. CAD, there's some pretty good. What's the price? Does anybody know the price yet on that thing? Okay. All right. Well, we need a bunch of those Crimson Celestial Lattices. Said like 25. Sorry, I'm looking. Oh, yep. 2374. Yeah, sorry, I was zoomed in on the characters and the price was all the way down in the lower right hand. So, I think, guys, we're for now until I can do something with another character, we're just kind of going to be on the struggle bus here. Um, this is going to be slow going. And we'll just do what we can. I mean, I do also want to point out that I am rocking a obviously G19, but triple red diamond Apocalypse, and they're absolutely clowning him. Absolutely clowning him. Nope, decline. Fucking phone calls. This is dumb. This is really, really, really dumb. Does it look like it's similar to If you can send that to me, I can get it up on screen, I think. Um, Here, let's oh, we'll have to wait till we're done here, but yeah, I can get the Discord up on screen and we can check this stuff out. It's in the general. Okay. Let's do this and then we're going to head back to Galaxy Heroes anyways. So, we'll take a peek at that. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Cuz yeah, I want to see how the Tie Dagger is feeling after this update. This is dumb. This is really dumb. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard, but this feels really really overtuned. I mean, now in this run we can't even get Red Guardian. He finally dropped his taunt. He finally dropped his taunt. I mean, nobody's even remotely close to dead. Quicksilver, kinda, and that's after how many ultimates? Quicksilver and Red Guardian are kinda close to dead, and that's it. And by the way, when this was released, Tier 3 ISOs weren't a thing. And these guys have some Tier 3 ISOs on them. All right. So we got two guys out there. I mean, Kestrel is just doing nothing. Kestrel is just doing nothing. So maybe we'll change some positionings around. Maybe we'll throw Apocalypse up there. Yeah, move you back maybe behind. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, this is getting... Alright, fuck it. It's like, would Doom even get a turn? Kestrel has gotten like 2 turns in total in all my attempts. I mean, at least Kestrel is doing one thing. She did stop Scarlet Witch from joining the fight. Let's see if this is enough to kill him. It is not.
Can I tell you something really quick?
Yes.
From now on, I no longer have to submit anything for manager review. All my reviews are awesome and I can send them without waiting for permission.
Awesome.
It's very awesome.
Are they giving you more money? No?
Step at a time.
Okay. This seems like a pretty big step to me, but congratulations, babe. That's awesome. I mean, one thing we got going for me is now that Quicksilver's gone, the damage that was on this team has dropped quite a bit. So that gives me a little bit of encouragement for when we refresh, is that these guys will be able to hopefully make a little more progress. And Scroll seems like he's in a pretty good rhythm where he's getting his abilities. He's going to have his ultimate again. So we'll get some protection up. There goes Apocalypse. All right. And we can just start picking people off. We've almost got Val, Morgan, and Archangel gone. All right, there goes Morgan. Black Cat's kind of thick. All right, Val's gone. And she's hitting under protection. Okay. Here we're gonna pause. We're gonna do one more run, but we're gonna pause real quick because Graxy is sending us a lot of information that I want to get on screen. So we're gonna stop the screen mirroring for a minute, and we're gonna drag this over, and we are going to go to our Discord channel. Maybe there we go. And all of this is in okay, so here's the Lightspeed bundle with the bounty hunters. And we'll bring up that link. There we go with the update. Oh, the Imperial Remnant Assault Battle Mirok is now. Wow. Okay. There's a lot going on here, guys. We'll go do one more attempt there in Dark Dimension, but this is Graxy's tossing us a bunch of information. So here we go on screen. You can see that Lightspeed bundle, $24.99, $23.74. Through the web store, I guess, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, because that's usually a web store discount. But yeah, Aura, CAD, that's a decent chunk. That's some good Hut Cartel. That's some good Jabba requirements. And considering I'm working on Jabba on my other account, this is probably going to be a must-buy, even at that price. Okay. All right. So now we... I don't know, this is very hard to see, but I don't know if it'll let me zoom it or not. But it looks to be reward-wise similar in nature to the Duel of the Fates. So probably Oh, nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. So probably to do the top tier, you're probably going to need Relic 9 is my guess, but it's very hard to see this recording, and I mean, I don't think it'll let me full screen it. Maybe if I click on the link. Oh yeah, it let me download it. I didn't want to download it. Okay. Well, hang on. There we go. That should be a little bit bigger for everybody. So that looks to be in German, if I'm taking a guess. Yeah, Relic 9. Looks like 7 stars, Relic 5, Relic 7, and Relic 9. Okay. And this must be one of those test accounts that you hear exist. Okay, so that's in the game. Now let's take a look at the update. Okay, so this just got put out. Notes for today's update. Balin Skull has arrived. Awoo! Because Skull's a hound in Viking lore, or a wolf, so that must be his howl. Imperial Remnant Assault Battle in game. Marok is now available in Chromiums, and IG-12 has been added to the accelerated list. So Bo-Katan, Mandalore just got a little bit easier. Fixed incorrect spelling in Marok. Added missing tag for Marok. Fiston Issuer Cassian couldn't use the granted ability granted by his Omicron. Upgrading the Ring of Kafnu mission where he is required. Fixed an issue where punishing one and was giving speed to executor without being deployed. Fixed an issue where the game would softlock player if players were defeated in tier 5 of the job event. Fixed an issue where Fulcrum Ahsoka's Omicron wasn't able to ignore taunt. And known issue functioning. It's functioning properly, but what it should say, the ability should read, if the allied capital ship is Sith, while TIE Dagger is active, enemy dark side ships can't gain bonus turn meter, including the capital ship. So, as we suspected, a giant FU to Chimera, which I don't think is good for the game per se, but it is what it is. And specific to just Leviathan, the point of punishing one was to stop Negotiator and Chimera from taking out okay, can we launch this, please? Thank you. So let's get into the game. Chewie and Night Sister Lightside bundles coming tomorrow, along with the Balin Skull event. Game should be popping up on your screen momentarily. Bam. Anytime now. Come on. Come on, little fella. You can do it. Okay, so apparently it doesn't think this is a game. There we go. Okay. Unbelievable. Balin Skull, blah, blah, blah. Balin Skull exclusive Datacron. There is no other way to get a Balin Skull Datacron, so if you can't get it in this first event, you're shit out of luck. But that's becoming the new thing. So just checking the store. Nothing new has popped up in here that I can see. Looks to be the same. I mean, I see zero reason why you would not be able to do so, but yeah, the 200 Omi bundle again. All right, well, let's see how TIE Dagger is feeling. let's just throw you in there, and let's find Maul. Let's just have a full fleet for a minute. We'll see how this is feeling. I know this is granted only a 3-star or 4-star or however many fucking stars it was, but okay, so we got a dodge. That's neat. Dagger is definitely feeling more durable. I will say that. I mean, we weren't having insane issues getting to this point anyways, but there was always a chance that we would lose Ty Dagger along the way, and now he's sitting here full health, full protection. We've taken over the capital ship. So I mean, I guess it's working as intended. I guess it's working as intended. Trying Chimera, another Leviathan. Well, I've never had a great deal of luck with that counter anyways, but sure. Yep, no bonus turn meter. I mean, there was a little bit from TIE Fighter dodging, but nothing crazy. Now let's get Defender out here. Now, I'm not knocking this individual's fleet. Um, he's not he's not rocking like top tier Sith. I guess is the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, we've got an R7 Dagger pilot. R7, he's not rocking like he's rocking. There's an R7 Malgus. Like he's not rocking anything crazy. Like my Malgus is R9. And so we're I think because that's not what I would call a top tier fleet. I think that's all the confirmation we needed that seemed that can be rough anyways, and that seemed like it was pretty much dead, pretty much DOA. We had it looked like a chance to maybe take out Dagger, and possibly if you maybe put enough relics on, you could still take out Dagger, but Yeah, but without turn meter, you can't get to that ultimate and take insta kill a ship. And if Chimera can't do that, then Chimera can't do anything. That's just the bottom line. So now we get to see how a mirror feels under these new conditions. Is normally what I would do running up against this fleet is I would take Fury out of the picture and hit with Sith Fighter, which in Fleet Arena, you need Fury to you need the Fury present to apparently keep the Executor under control. You know what? I could stop theirs, but let's get mine out first, and we'll see if they sabotage, or we'll see if they deploy Sith Fighter. I think they'll probably deploy Sith Fighter, but oh no, they sabotaged. The AI on Leviathan is really, 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 really dumb, guys. Just if you're not aware, if you don't run into them very often, it is not a very, very well run ship with the AI. In a similar fashion to how, like, if you put Cal, like a Jedi Master Luke on defense with Jedi Knight Cal. Jedi Knight Cal isn't great on his own. He kind of needs that manual touch. Sanderson sisters are on a Cantina node. Interesting. Which do you know which node? Of course you know which node. Which node is it? We'll go take a look. That didn't feel horrible. That didn't feel horrible. 8E. 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 So, Cantina node. Dash. Dash Rendar used to be right here. I think. No, or is he in 7? Yeah, he's in 7. Who was that? Who was that? And there's Morgan. Was this? I think it was Karth. I think Karth used to be on that node. I think Karth and Ebon Hawk were right here. Pretty sure it was Karth and Ebon Hawk. Because, yeah, he was a Cantina farm, and I'm not seeing him. Oh, no, there he is. He's right there. Never mind. Or did they move him to here? I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. So lots of cool changes. Now, I'm curious with this new 23 hours, 8 minutes rewards. We get a cool portrait and a Datacron. No details on it other than it's targeting him. Awesome portrait. I will definitely be rocking that. And here we go. Peridia Patrol starts next week. So, yep. Same rewards. Same reward structure, it looks like, as the Duel of the Fates. Oh, and all these marquees are coming back tomorrow as well. So people are going to get the opportunity to whale one more time. That's expensive. That's going to be a pricey proposition if you want to whale tomorrow to try to get into the Bale and Skull event. It's going to be about $1,000 probably. But there you go. Now here's the thing. Here's what I want to see. Mercenary. Here he is. Nice. Nice. Go ahead and favorite that. Beautiful. And quite possibly one of the longest descriptions in the game. I know there's a couple that are pretty fucking long, but this is definitely right up there. Here we go. Here's the Bible according to Balin. The Book of Balin right here. The Book of Balin. Okay. I mean, it's nice to know your kits, but good lord, I feel like you're prepping for the bar exam if you've got to try to memorize this shit. It's gonna take a minute to get it dialed in. All right, well, I'm very pleased with the character model. You know, we only got this like partial back profile, so it looks pretty good. The face head on is not quite as accurate to Ray as I would have liked to have seen, but the profile is really good. Maybe it'll clean up once this blue hologram shits off of him. Yeah, bundles are tomorrow, and there's a lot of Hut Cartel in it, buddy. You're gonna be happy. It's in our Discord here. I can pull it back up. Night Sisters are coming as well. But bop, bop. There you go, Stopper. That's what's in it. Aura, Cad, Zam, Dengar, Embo, Fennec, and Django. Well, if you're talking for just purely Hut Cartel characters, or if you're talking Jabba requirements, I mean, Aura is a Jabba requirement. Fennec, Jabba requirement. Zam is actually a Lord Vader requirement. 25, $24.99, 23 if you buy it in the store, in the web store, I guess. And then a little Django action right there. I mean, like that Django could probably get you your Padme unlock also. I mean, the value is subject or subjective based on how far along you are in some of these farms. Like you just got done with Lord Vader, so you're definitely getting the shaft. What would be nice is if the game was capable of discounting this cost based on what you already had unlocked. There are games that do things of that nature where, like Fortnite, for example, if you go in to buy a bundle in Fortnite and you've already bought a couple of the cosmetics or earned them in other ways, the price goes down on the V-Bucks. It would be cool if they were able to do the same thing here. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. The people who really need the help with this sort of stuff, if they buy this, they'll get the help they're looking for. I guess. Plus, you're looking at some backdoor bonuses to some ships. Obviously, Punishing One's going to get a little bit of a lift from having an R5 pilot. That's a nice little boost for CAD ship as well. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It's not the best bundle I've ever seen, and yeah, I don't disagree with you about the price, but I think there's going to be a lot of new players that buy this. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that R5 Django could carry you through the Padme event, so it's kind of backdooring you into Padme too. I mean, or you're paying nothing. I mean, you're not wrong. Plus, if you bought like the Geo bundle, that would also get you Padme. Like, there's a lot of ways to get Padme. But if you didn't buy any of those and you're working on Padme, an R5 Django should be able to carry you through the whole event. That's the point I'm making. It has nothing to do with anything previous. But if you don't have Padme and you're looking at this bundle and trying to find as much value as you can, there is added value to Django because, again, he can help you with the Padme event that's close to his relic requirement for Lord Vader. No, I would be happier if Bosk were here. I would be happier if Bosk were in this. Or Grief, for Bosk and Grief. I would like to see a little more variety. But yeah, there's a lot of overlap. But if you haven't bought any of the previous ones, and if you're looking at going for Chewbacca, this could definitely get you there. So yeah, but I think we can. I think we can definitely say, we only did the one battle really, but Leviathan is completely dead against, Chimera is completely dead against Leviathan. Completely dead. Dead and dusted. Yeah, we didn't even get close to even thinking about getting to or using our ultimate. So I mean, if that makes the most sense for your situation, Sopper. Crack, something went wrong while trying to update the game. There we go. You got it working again. Nobody plays SEGOH, my friend. And I mean, honestly, we still have a Dark Dimension attempt to go and do. So I was going to go back and finish that up and then call it a day. I was going to go do one more attempt because, those mythic nodes are going to take me a while. Unless it gets easier after you clean out the first wave. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute. But hey, there you go, guys. And we'll take a look at those bundles tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna have a very long stream tomorrow between unlock and testing of this guy right here. Epic Confrontation. Now, the data mine said it's going to run for 3 days. Whether or not that's true, we'll find out tomorrow. But if data mines are proving to be far more accurate than not, so. I mean, Sopper, you're not incorrect. No one's disagreeing with you. But I mean, you also join us in shaping the future. Galaxy Heroes participating in a 10 to 15 minute survey. To complete the survey on SurveyMonkey website, click the link below. Your invaluable insights will help Electronics Art enhance your future gaming experience. Be one of the first. Earn 300 crystals at a later date. That is an interesting question. This is a lot of buzzwords. This is a lot of buzzwords, and I'm not sure it's worth it for the chance of maybe getting 300 crystals. Yeah, I'm not sure this is worth it. This is a lot of like buzzwordy stuff, like without Plus they said this is 10 to 15 minutes. Good God. I'm not sure this is worth it, but enhancing cognitive abilities or sensory skills. Are you talking about my cognitive abilities and sensory skills or the characters? Just say it's somewhat important. Sure. Also somewhat important. Well, hey, if this is like drip, in some games the drip is the end game, so I'm gonna say it's extremely important. Whatever. Whatever. Sure. 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 Yes. Yes. Can we click all we apply or all that's applicable? New locations. I keep pleasing because I love completing challenges. You had one job to do, and you fucked this one up. Pick 3 characters to see in a Star Wars game. Well, let's. Oh, 99. I do want to see Crosshair. 99 would be cool. We already have fucking Shock T. What are they? The fuck are they going on about? I'm going to go with Snoke for a possible SLKR lifter. So Imperial Trooper lifter, 99 for just for the feels. And Snoke for a possible lifter for C or SLKR. Wouldn't it be cool if they did both? Oh, you know what though? Carson Teva was pretty cool. He's a pretty cool character. Fourth sister was like vaguely. I think she was the one with Barriss in the Tales of the Empire. So like she said like 5 minutes of screen time. And I mean, will it let me special? How about we do Quinlan Voss in there? Okay, news. Come on, hit us, dude. Hit us. I don't really care about any of these, but I know, whatever. Okay, hang on. What are we? Whoa. I wonder if that was the big quality of life improvement they've been talking about. If that is the case, that is fucking huge and a long time coming. let's drag this over so you can see what we're talking about. You no longer lose GL tickets on a loss in a Galactic Legend battle. Oh, sorry. Kids home. Gotta mute. I will go on record to say out of all the GL events I've ever done, I've probably lost the most tickets on that second tier of the Leia event. What is Resistance? What is Star Wars Resistance? How do I not know about this? Oh, is that Disney like cartoon where it was like a bunch of kids or teenagers in the Resistance? Is that the one? But no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Thank you.
Down, down. Where's that coming from? Goodness. I know I hear it too. I did not hear anything. You watching? Okay. Should we get going?
The dedicated and inclusive fan base. It's one or the other. I don't know that it's both, and I think it's probably more dedicated. But the dedicated and inclusive fan base. The divisive and combative fan base is actually more fucking accurate, but oh, so you don't put the old film era? Okay, all right. I do. I what are we looking at here? Trying to eat Pierre's cheeseburger. Sam tried to eat somebody's cheeseburger. Okay, which are my? Oh God, this is a huge list. Like you're gonna make me pick 3. Okay. Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. Because it's also the first movie I ever saw in the theaters as a child. So it has a very, very special place in my heart. Technically not the best Star Wars movie, but everybody's list is personal. And of course we have to click The Last Jedi. I'm not clicking the fucking Last Jedi. I'm clicking Rebels though. Rebels is fantastic. And The Mandalorian, I guess. No, I think I like Rogue One. Select up to 3. I think I like Rogue One more than I like The Mandalorian, but it's very close. Here's the thing. Like, if it should just say, hey, I mean, click as many as you want, or like rank them in order, I would be here for half an hour trying to decide. But, like, I legit love 90% of what we're seeing here. Which of these light side Star Wars are your favorite? Select up to 10. Okay, well, let's look at the options. Ahsoka, Lando, Mace Windu, Yoda, Han Solo, Anakin Skywalker, Saw Gerrera, R2, Jar Jar, Chewie, Grogu, Hunter, Princess Leia, Queel, Captain Rex, BB-8, Qui-Gon. Well, okay. We're fucking clicking Rex. I don't give a shit who the fuck else is on this list, but if you don't click Rex, you're an asshole. Wrecker, C-3PO, Bo-Katan, Padme, Wicket, K2SO, Luke Skywalker, Rey, Jin, Obi-Wan, Cal, and Finn.
You want to pick some down from here?
Okay. We do love Ahsoka. Of course, we love Yoda. Do love Lando. Do love Han. That's whiny Anakin, not badass Anakin. You gotta love Grogu. You gotta love R2. So what are we at? There's 4, 6. Are we at 7? We're at 7. We're at 7. Okay. Qui-Gon. You know what? I might have to go through and take somebody off. How many do we have? Select up to 10. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's really. You know what? I'm dropping Grogu. We gotta have our princess in there. We gotta have our princess in there. But we'll drop. I mean, okay, like, he's okay. I liked how he portrayed him. The writing wasn't bad, but I thought he did a great job. Cal is fucking awesome, but legend. She's fucking amazing. She did the best she could with what she had. Fucking amazing. Luke, of course, legend. Awesome. Wicked's a fucking stuffed animal. Who cares? Awesome. 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 Fine. Awesome. 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 Great. He was very entertaining. The kids loved him. He's fucking great. Like, this is a Sophie's choice. Like, honestly, I would probably click everybody but Saw. I've never liked Saw's character at all. Never. He's never resonated with me. To me, he's always just kind of been a self-serving dick. And that's not really fair for her to be lumped in his dark side anymore. She kind of redeemed herself, but no, not. Well, maybe Kylo. We got to look at the whole list. We can pick up to 5. You know what? I mean, if they're gonna lump those two, in as Darksiders, fine. And now, which of these 3 are your favorites? So now they want us to narrow it down to 3. I mean, I'm okay. Making me choose 3. I mean, they both have things about them that make them fucking awesome. Like, this is a very okay. Well, Sith, Jedi, and who else do we have? Actually Mandalorians, I guess, if that's the favorite locations in Star Wars. Well, I'm gonna pick Tatooine.
You didn't even eat a cheeseburger.
So he probably chose that, then saw the cheeseburger and wanted to change his mind. asinine. Like, that's... Okay, so now I need to get my ally code and punch in there. Survey monkey. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if that was a waste of time or not, and I don't know who all is getting that link, but there you have it. There you have it. There's a survey for a chance to get 300 crystals at a future time, in a future place, in a future date. You too could get crystals. Okay, guys, let's get back in and do this last Dark Dimension run, and then I'm way over how long I said I was going to stream, but fuck it. There's a lot of stuff coming at us today. Any more updates come in, hit me, and we'll get them right up on screen. But we're just, let's get back to doing this Dark Dimension real quick. Just to get it done. And then we can hop back. But good Lord, the big content creators probably just having a heyday making videos right now. Although if I was them, I would slow down because it seems like they keep adding stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's mirror this here screen. All right, let's get this last attempt done. Big day, big day. Lots of cool stuff being added and changes being added. Graxy, are you still lurking? Wow, I actually might take Phoenix out first because she's just being a giant pain in the ass. Tedward. Swear to God, this dog. Teddy. Hey, at least they're giving us a decent chance to get our ability energy back. All right, there's one Robbie gone. I feel like we would be dumb to not take out the almost dead Doctor Doom just to guarantee his. Or was that one? That was a Doombot, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. Wait, hold on. Why wasn't Kestrel killing those Doombots? She's supposed to prevent those reinforcements from coming in. So were they actually not Doombots? Were they actually Doctor Dooms? Their life bars seemed awful small for Doombots. Or for regular Doctor Dooms, but... Maybe we'll keep Ultimus alive a little bit longer doing that. And now we've got our own Super Scroll and our own Apocalypse to deal with. So that's fantastic. Sammy's having a good time if you can hear him in the background. All right. Well, we got halfway. I'll take it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm rough guessing a week. I'm just going to rough guess a week. So there we go. That should be character poll still live. Vote now on the web for... None of those characters are incredibly interesting to me, but it is what it is. Okay, so we need to talk tomorrow before we go for the day. Tomorrow, as we know, is going to be a very, 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 very big day. Stream-wise, there's going to be a lot to dive into and a lot to handle, but we're up to the task. So, Graxy had put in a request the other day when I was talking Black Ops 6 Zombies. Asked me to play some on stream. And given that tomorrow is Halloween, what's a better way to enjoy Halloween than killing some zombies? So I will probably around noon my time. either just stream it straight from my Xbox or link my Xbox here to my PC and play through the app and play some zombies. And I have a save, but I'll probably finish playing. I think I have a save. I don't know. I might have died, but I have a save game because that's the cool new thing about zombies in this Black Ops is you can, if you're playing solo, you can save as long as you have full health. And it saves the instance to the start of whatever round you're in. So your best bet is to save your solo attempt at the start of a new round. So I do have a save, but I'll probably just play that through to completion tonight. Or just if I can't manage to die or don't have time to get on and play it tonight, I might just start a fresh game and say to hell with it. And that way I can show you guys some of the stuff that I've found and discovered. And, there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do on my own. You definitely need at least one other person to do some of the more hardcore shit. I could talk to my brother to see if he's got time to get on and play. If he does, he does. If he does, he doesn't. If not, we'll probably play that for about an hour or so and then hop over to Galaxy Heroes for the territory battle stuff and all that good shit. On both accounts, hit Fleet Arena at 2, and then Balin launches right when we're done with Fleet Arena, the Balin event's going to go live. And we are going to hopefully complete the event without any issues, and then spend the rest of the stream testing Balin. I have to be done promptly at 5 because we need to get Sammy into his costume, and I need to get into my costume for trick-or-treating. Sammy and I are wearing matching costumes. I'll have pictures on November 1st on Friday's stream. You'll get to see, and I'll probably throw them in the Discord and everything like that too. So Graxy, you're still interested in seeing zombies, right? Like I should keep that added into the planning. Yes. Okay. So for Graxy, who does so much for me and so much for this stream and so much for this channel, we will absolutely 100% knock out some zombies. And hopefully I don't shit the bed because I think I'm a decent zombies player, but maybe I'll just end up looking like an ass. But we'll find out. So anyway, it's going to be probably a 5-hour stream tomorrow. I do have to, as soon as the clock is ticking towards 5, I have to shut it down. I have to shut it down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We need to get some food into our stomachs, get our costumes on, get out the door. Luckily, we don't have very far to go to trick-or-treat. The big trick-or-treating is done in downtown in the little town I live in. So you park at the grocery store, you get out, you meet up with your trick-or-treating, and then you just walk. You walk the length of the downtown, you dip into some of the neighborhoods on the side. And then we typically go up to one of Sammy's aunt's house, who they don't trick-or-treat, but they decorate and hand out candy and stuff. So that's usually how we end the night. But hopefully we get Balin unlocked quick. We get him all geared and leveled and ready to roll, and then we'll just hop into Squad Arena and we'll just, right now there's a decent variety. Right now we've got a Leia, we've got a JMK, we've got a Great Mothers, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what he can take on and what he can do. I don't think we're going to get a full feel of him until next week in 3v3, which I'm going to have to make a decision about. Like, do I leave him on defense or do I take him on offense? Like, decisions. Probably going to depend on whether or not my opponent has him or not. If my opponent doesn't have him, I'll probably leave him on defense and then maybe take him on offense the next time. Just to get some variety, because I do want to see how he feels. I want Balin on attack. Well, I mean, he's definitely going to kill whatever I throw him at. You think Gas is going to murk him? I don't know. I'm not. I've been seeing that theory. I'm not convinced. I'm not super convinced, but we'll see. maybe they thought about that, and maybe there's something they maybe it's going to be one of those situations like with C where he just takes a nap. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. We will see what happens. There's also, I mean, there's also a possibility that being able to hit him under protection will actually kill him. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. They might have thought. They might have thought of something. They might have. They might have programmed in a different interaction. It's very hard to say. You never know until you try. You never know until you get it in there. But yeah, like I said, they might have put something in there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's no way to know. I would assume I would people are going to be pissed. People are going to be pissed if Gas can take this fucking guy out. People are going to be fucking furious, and I guarantee you they will make a change to make it to where he can kill Gas. People are going to be absolutely fucking livid if he can't kill Gas, or if he's useless against Gas. I need to. I'll take him on offense one time, dude. I promise you, I will take him on offense, but I'm not going to use him exclusively on offense. I need to see how he does on both. We need data, and this is a huge unknown. You know, this is a huge fucking unknown. And that's why we need data on both sides. But we won't see we won't see the real data until it hits GOH, you know, or GOH.GG. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The you know, everybody is maybe assuming that we have that Shin and Marok are the way to go on 3v3, but I wonder. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering about Hondo. Like if Shin and Hondo would be the way to go. Honestly, I'm a little shocked they didn't. It would not surprise me to see them put if gas turns out to be an issue to see them add protection disruption. Well, because he shuts down a lot of GLs on defense in theory. That's why. That's why. I don't know. I'm a little. Well, I'm curious. I have to say I'm very curious because yeah, the whole hitting under protection thing. Maybe like I said, maybe they put in a unique interaction or something, and then if it turns out that gas is gonna shut him down, then maybe they do something added into his kit. Yeah, but the Kron's temporary. The Kron's not gonna last forever. Um, I do wonder about the exposes. I do wonder about the exposes. Hmm. You know, and it's not complaining about a counter when you can just yes, you can just take them on attack, but teams in general teams should have two facets, attack and defense. So we want to see how they function in both. And if I take him on attack all the time, I'm not going to see for myself how that data is going to work. So that's all. I mean, it could be. It could be. Gas is, is gas the one thing that CG didn't think about? Maybe. It wouldn't shock me though if gas turns out to be an issue that they change it, because I can guarantee you nobody who's unlocking him tomorrow is going to be happy if gas is the counter. And CG will probably recognize that and want to protect people's investments because this is their pattern. And if gas turns out to be the problem, then they will probably do something to make it not be a problem. Or they won't, and they're just like, yeah, gas is the issue. Oh, I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think it's the end of the world at all. I think that's a gross overreaction. Um, it's just I want to see how he does on both. So I'm not going to exclusively stick him to offense unless it turns out that gas is the counter and everybody's going to look in my roster and see Balin and be like, oh, well, we're going to take gas on offense, and then of course I'll just take him on offense. But I mean, I think it's going to piss off a shit ton of whales and krakens if he can't handle a gas. If he can't handle a gas on offense or defense, that's going to make people pretty fucking mad. So yeah, it would not shock me to see a protection disruption thing added in here if gas turns out to be an issue. But yeah, maybe the exposes shut it down. Sam, calm down, buddy. You're getting too worked up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious now. I kind of wish I had somebody I could. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm almost done, babe. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't know. The exposes are about the only thing I'm seeing currently in his kit that could even possibly potentially, if the exposes don't hit under protection. And exposes are true damage, right? That's what expose does. Expose is true damage, right? So it's like gas isn't supposed to be able to be defeated when he's, before all the 501st people are gone. But you can insta-kill him with Nihilus or Mando or, or Ahsoka. So maybe they bake something in. It's hard to say. But yeah, people are going to be mad if it turns out that... Yeah, it's weird though. If it's very weird that if they're gonna have a fuck you to JMK and not have a fuck you to gas. Did they ever fucking put up the Q&A? Did they ever release the Q&A results? Because maybe somebody asked that question. Maybe the answer is sitting there in the forums. They have not released the Q&A yet. Well, that's I mean, there's nothing, and that's weird. Normally the QA is out. Normally the QA is out the day after the kit reveal, and it's now we're going on the second day. So maybe they'll put it out here in a little while. Maybe they'll put it out at like 5 my time, like they did the kit reveal. So they seem to be really focused on talking up this new update, especially the GL ticket loss thing, which Meathead says he thinks it's a big deal, and he's very correct. It is a very, very big deal. It's a very big deal. So we'll look for this Q&A. Hopefully it's put out before tomorrow. And we'll find out. I would be very surprised if gas is the foil to the whole thing, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, maybe they make it so you can kill gas under protection. With if since you're ignoring protection, we don't really have a character who can hit under protection under his circumstances. So I don't know. It's very interesting. If it turns out that it's that simple, oh, there's going to be people who are going to be very mad. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I am 35 minutes over my projected thing, and we got a big day tomorrow. So starting about noon Eastern Standard Time, so that's 2 hours before the Balin event starts, I will be streaming some zombies. And then we'll go to TB on both accounts, and then we will hit Balin and play with him until we feel like we have nothing else to gain from playing with him. So should be a very, very fun, very special stream tomorrow, guys. And I hope you all tune in for it. And, maybe I might send some messages out to some of these folks to see if there's anybody who'd be willing to help me, who'd be willing to drop teams. Or I could nerf myself. I could put in a shit team and just get myself knocked down. So that way I can, let's see what the variety's like down here. Yeah, like if I could just get right around in here where we've got a Ray, a JMK, a Jabba, and a JML. And then there's some Leias down below. It's a lot of JMKs. But yeah, maybe I'll drop something easy and let people just knock me down. We'll see how far back they take me. I don't want to have to spend a whole lot of time climbing, but maybe I'll do that to see if it can get us a yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I know. Well, who are the Merc kits? Who are the Mercs? But yeah, if it gives it. I mean, he's got an insta-kill. Not that I think that this would even remotely be a good use for him. What's up, little man? What brings you over here? What do you got? City War Street Battle. Did Mommy delete this game? Here, can you take it to Mommy? You're going to need Mommy's fingerprint. Yeah, ads are almost done. We can take a scientific look at this. Yeah, so him being a mercenary, that could. I mean, it takes a minute for him to get his 30 stacks up, but I mean, he could technically insta kill gas. I think. I don't know. I haven't taken a Cal up against a gas before. But like Whistling Birds does true damage. I mean, that's just pure damage. Yeah, I mean, possibly. It's why I was kind of looking at Hondo, like taking gas captive. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping they thought about that, and I'm hoping somebody else thought about it and addressed it in the Q and A. Not that I care about counters, but gas countering Balin, I think, would definitely leave. It would be a Leviathan, Chimera, tie dagger, punishing one shit all over again, back to back. And I think people are a little fatigued with stuff like that. Here's something we didn't check. Yeah, okay. So they just told us about Rex. They didn't add him. They'll do that when the next marquee comes out. Which I think it's probably going to be Monday, if I had to take a guess. I mean, he's got a lot of dots. See, but Rex will usually cleanse at the start of the fight, so like he's gonna have to take a few turns before he'll be able to cleanse again. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The gas thing has definitely got me curious, though. Did they not think of the one obvious thing that they should have thought of? Um, hmm. Well, it doesn't seem to be in Shin's kit. Yeah. Yeah. This is very puzzling. Very puzzling. We'll see if CG. We'll see if this got past CG's radar. I mean, Whistling Birds does do true damage. Um, I'm just wondering about his ability to. Yeah, I don't know. This is very interesting. Very interesting that on paper it looks like Gas absolutely will own him. But we'll see. Maybe they bake something into the kit to where he just hits him, or he can kill him, or they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have stealth like changed Gas, would they? Hmm. Well, they didn't do any changes to Gas, so okay. Well, we might have ourselves an interesting situation here with Gas and Balin, but we'll see if CG thought of it, and we'll see if they didn't, if it bothers them enough to change something about it. So, but yeah, that is it's either a glaringly obvious, hey, here's the quick and easy counter that all of you have, and then they want us to use him on offense, or they just completely fucked up and forgot about it. Zam with detonators. Okay, let's. This is how much I use her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, the best options I'm seeing for like possibly shutting gas down is going to be Mando, Bamdo, and Jedi Knight Cal. Because most of the others here are kind of useless, or can't afford to be taken from their teams. I mean, is the other thing to do possibly just to have a non-mercenary under Balin to be able to damage Gas's protection? But then, like, who would you even choose? Like, who would you even pick? It's who would you? Yeah, that's I don't know. They might have fucked up. They might have fucked up hardcore. Well, I mean, assuming they can get around Balin's taunt, because he does have a lot of mechanics to keep taunt up. Um, yeah, that I'm not sure of. That I'm not sure of at all. Let's see if it's one of these. If all are all mercenary allies gain 5% health steal and 2% defense for each stack of Soldier of Fortune. Here's the Bible according to Balin. I wonder if this is the anti-gas thing. I wonder if this 45% reflected damage will hit Gas's protection. I wonder if this is it. Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling this might be the anti-gas thing. But we don't know how this functions, and we won't know until we test it. But it could be this. It could be that. So I'm not seeing any call-outs that says if all allies are mercenaries, or that you need all mercenaries. Hang on. So nothing in it, from what I can tell, nothing in the Mercs kits are going to get turned off. Okay, so he will inflict doubt, but that just means they can't recover protection. I don't think it disables protection. I mean, it does a lot. It doubt can shut down a team completely, but yeah, It does affect protection, but it just affects protection recovery. But maybe doubt combined with that damage reflection will, I wonder if that would put Gas down and then make it to where he can't stand back up. Like, I'm wondering if that's the thing. Because, I mean, it seems like he is going to be inflicting doubt a lot. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just this is a complicated kit, and so they have some very specific wording about shit. So, as I hear, yeah, this is a insanely complicated kit. Where was that shit? Was it here? Where was the fucking doubt clause? Oh. Well, I mean, it wouldn't stop him from getting up, I guess, technically, unless there's some way to reapply it. I don't know. Like I said, it's a very complicated kit, and it seems like they thought of a lot of things, but that the gas situation is definitely kind of a glaring omission. But this makes me wonder if this is designed to put Gas down. I mean, obviously it's designed to punish everybody, but I wonder if this is their solution. I mean, there's definitely a lot of that too. There's a lot of turn meter removal. There's a lot of stuns. Okay, where the fuck was that? Well, and also there's so much ramping with health and protection with these guys. I wonder now, and I don't think the blind doesn't affect Gas because I don't think he can. I don't think his attacks can be evaded. Can they? Yeah, it could legitimately be a stalemate. If he's just no turn meter, or dazed and stunned and all this other stuff. Yeah, it could just be one of these things where they can't kill each other. Yeah, I don't know. If it turns out that Gas is a hard counter. No, we were just there. I'm curious if Gas does turn out to be a hard counter. Like, if they're, I'm actually more curious about if they're going to change it or not. You know, um, right? I mean, there are going to be a lot of exposes out there, but that's a lot of stagger. Um, yeah, dude, this is this is actually pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. I mean, it could legitimately be a case where like the team is just stun locked for 5 fucking minutes. Yeah, there's dude, this is such a complex kit. Also interesting to note that there is no like Balin doesn't have any of that like health percentage based damage. He does not have any percentage based damage reduction like SOKR. Or, I'm sorry, like Crew or Malik. He does not have any of that in his kit. I mean, GG could absolutely be a counter. Um, yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the doubt would stop it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The doubt would stop it. But I mean, so this is an absolute slam dunk of a Ray counter. Like I might just take him for that, you know. Um, or Princess Leia, of course, with the Datacron swap. Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very interesting. It's very interesting. Like I really hope this is brought up in the Q&A, and I hope they release the Q&A. I hope it didn't send them into like a oh fuck, we missed the one obvious thing that we should have thought about. But hey, you know, time will tell. Time will tell. This is one of those things we won't know until we know. So, but anyway, yeah, big stream tomorrow, guys. I am so far over when I said I was gonna stop streaming today. 2 hours became 3, but that's CG's fault. They hit us with a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, but Leia just lost the datacron that was making her insanely problematic. Now, of course, she can benefit from you know these in various different ways, but she definitely lost. she definitely lost a little bit of her viability with those Datacrons going away. Yeah, so far I'm not. So far I'm not pleased with how these are rolling for me. Because, by the way, the Datacrons, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but it seems to be locked into the Old Republic. Which is, I mean, maybe because of this, but there are light side mercenaries, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, okay. But yeah, there's light side mercenaries, so yeah, I don't know. But who are the characters? Jolie, Karth, Juhani, Sorty. Yeah, Shorty might be. This on Shorty is actually could be very problematic. Yeah, the light side is kind of getting shit on here because most people haven't invested in Old Republic beyond what it takes for them to unlock Jedi Knight and Darth Revan. So, Shorty and Jolie maybe have, and Juhani maybe have a little bit more investment. Some people might with T3, but yeah. I mean, the way I'm reading this, it just says targets another ally with an ability during their turn. Whenever Old Republic allies target another ally, it doesn't say targets another Old Republic ally. So I'm thinking Shorty with Rey. I mean, that would be a lot of shit stacking up on Rey. Star Killers is absolutely dumb. In the best possible way. So instead of just assisting when Palp does a move, he'll assist with everybody's. No, Rays with Ufus would definitely be better, but I can see a clever little fuck doing something creative with that. Much quicker Star Destroyer and 50% more damage. Much quicker Star Destroyer. He's going to shred. Yeah, he's just. This is not going to be good for anybody. That Star Killer one is what I call a must-have cron. Okay, now what are the level 3s? That's probably the one I want to go for. Yeah, dude, OG Kylo has had some very fun stuff in his time. Um, Because, yeah, what his... So, he doesn't... And you look at fucking Eighth Brother. Like, why even bother? Why even bother? Why even bother? This one's kind of crazy, too. Malls is pretty good. Like, this is not bad for a sortie squad. Like, if Hondo turns out to be absolutely nuts under Balin, this could actually be a viable cron. This one is dumb. This one's dumb. This one is gonna be nuts with all the Dengar stuff. This one, I mean, throw this on the freaking trench team. Yeah, Hondo Kron for sure if you don't get Balin. This one's a big fuck you to the Sith Empire counter. Giant fuck you. And this one, we've seen this one with Malicos before. You don't want to leave him on defense in Grand Arena with this Kron. You do not want to leave this on defense with this Kron. Yeah, well, Treya's not Sith Empire. Treya's just Sith. Symbiote Smash, new MSF code. All right, well, I'll have to enter that. What's it get? It's probably... Oh, purple ISO. That's better than I thought it was going to be. This is pretty good for Mara, but, I mean, typically Mara goes with Starkiller, but you can do some creative stuff in other areas where you'll want this and a separate Kron for Starkiller as well. It's a good Kron set. I need to get moving. I'm not doing horrible on Conquest. Like, I'm this far into Sector 2. I need to get to Sector 4 and 5 to start really farming stuff. But as of right now, I need to get to... I'm 53 shards away. So with the shards I'll get from the... I did the $9.99 pass instead of the $30 pass. Just to give me a little more, like... When I have enough Ezra shards, I can just say fuck you and stop. So there's 40 right there at this crate, and then yeah, there's 3 here and like 15 on the shopkeeper node. So I should be able to stop worrying about feats and all this other shit once I hit 365. And then I can just focus Datacrons. So hopefully that's here in a couple of days. And I can just spend the rest of Conquest doing Datacron shit. That is the plan. Well, sweet, but this is free stuff is free stuff. So if they're giving us free stuff, definitely take it. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'm so past when I said I was going to get out of here, and I've said I'm getting out of here multiple times, and CG just keeps giving us shit. But yeah, noon tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. So that's, I don't know what time that is in the UK. You guys you guys go back an hour for daylight savings? Or is that how that works? So is that are you guys now 4 hours ahead of me until Sunday when I catch up to you guys? Okay. So 4 in the UK, 4 in the UK, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. I do have something special for tomorrow. It's just some little graphic stuff that I've been working on the past couple of days that I will be throwing in to the stream. Oh yes, and do your new character poll on marvelstrikeforce.gg and look for the survey that they hit me with, and maybe you'll get lucky enough to be one of the first 5,000 and get 300 whole crystals. $3 worth of crystals. $3. Hey, free stuff's free stuff. It's only taking a little bit of your time. And then actually, as far as polls go, that wasn't so bad. Oh, 8 p.m. right now. Yeah, it's 4:24 here. So yeah. So 4 p.m. your time. We'll get going with some Black Ops 6 zombies in honor of Halloween and for our buddy Graxy, who again does so much for me personally and for this channel and for this stream. So we're going to show Graxy some love with some Black Ops zombies. And yeah, and then we'll go to TB and do our housekeeping stuff TB wise, do our fleet arena, and then it'll be straight into Balin Skull. Yep, 35 resets and 35 for Marvel Strike Force. So Cosmic Crucible should be coming to a close, right? This is the last day. And what else? That's about it. We don't really have anything new starting up in that until Monday when Battle World comes out. That Battle World stream is today, right? It is tonight? Yeah, it's tonight, right? So yeah, there's a Battle World stream that I think is probably going to draw a lot of people's eyes. So anyways, guys, we'll big day tomorrow. We've been waiting for this for a while on this channel. We've been very excited for Balin to come to the game, and now he's finally here. Hopefully the event is bug-free, and I don't want it to be easy to complete, but straightforward to complete. So we have as much possible testing time as we can get our hands on. But I'm going to get out of here and go do some things and stuff and some stuff and things. And, yeah, I wonder if he can take Great Mothers right now with this Kron. I wonder if Balin can take Great Mothers with this Kron. I kind of doubt it. He'll be taunting, so they'll put Doomed on him. So that's the other side of that coin, is if Great Mothers is going to be a hard counter for him. So, yeah. But we'll, like I said, maybe I'll drop an easy team tonight when I do my daily reset stuff and see how far back I get knocked, just so we can maybe open up a variety of teams. And maybe I'll reach out and see if one or two people would be willing to help me test him. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Fun stream as always. Fantastic stream. Noon Eastern time tomorrow for very big show. Very big show. Probably 5 hours worth of streaming unless we get Balin done quick and learn all we can learn from him with our testing. So we'll find out tomorrow, and that'll be a good time. What the hell are you doing, honey?
I'm waiting to go get the mail.
You're waiting to go get the mail. Okay. She's not going outside till I end the stream. All right, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. Take it easy. And, yeah, noon. Big day tomorrow. Noon. We'll see you then. Bye.